Alright guys, now we're back for section 6.5. It is also a short section, and it's about tree diagrams. And a tree diagram is another way to model chance behavior that involves a sequence of outcomes. Okay, so we've looked at contingency tables and things like that. So now we're looking at a tree diagram. Okay, so let's say we toss a coin to get a head or a tail. It's a 1 and 2 opportunity because there's 2 options. Then when you toss a second toss, you can get a head or a tail again. Same thing here. So they're both 1 out of 2. Now they want to know the probability of getting 2 heads in a row. So they want a head here and a head here. So what we're going to do, the first toss you get a head. Okay, so that's a 1/2. The second toss you get a head, that's a 1/2. So 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. So this would be 0.25 or 25%. Okay, so that's the first one. Now, some that you're going to have to do, you're going to have to make your own tree, but just for the sake of time, I have the tree made here, but we're going to go through so I can talk you through how you would do this. So video sharing sites led by YouTube are popular destinations on the internet. Let's look at adult internet users aged 18 and over. About 27% of adult users are 18 to 29 years old. So that's why we have 0.27 here. Another 45% are 30 to 49 years old, and the remaining 28% are 50 and over. So each set of branches has to add up to 100, or a 1 if you're dealing with decimals. Okay? All right. Then it says the Pew Internet and American Life Project finds that 70% of internet users aged 18 to 29 have visited an internet sharing site. So that's 70%. So that means that 30% have not. Okay, so that's why we have this number here. Along with 51% have for 30 to 49. So that means 49% haven't. And 26 have here. So that means 74 haven't here. Okay, so that's how you would make your table. All right, so the question that they're asking is, what percent of all adult internet users visit video sharing sites? So we're going to trace out all the ones that use video sharing sites. So we have this set that does video sharing sites. This set that does video sharing sites, and this set that does video sharing sites. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is taking 0.27 and timesing it 0.70. Okay, so there's 3 sets, so let me take a minute here and do 1, and we're going to add these together, because you multiply each branch, but you add if you have multiple sets of branches. Okay, so the next one would be 0.45 times 0.51. Okay, and then the next one would be 0.28 times 0.26. Okay, so we take our calculator. We're going to do 0.27 times 0.70. That's supposed to be a times. Why did I hit a divide? Okay, so that's 0.189. Okay, so a little over 18% there. And this is an old calculation, obviously, because way more people have looked at YouTube now than ever before. So this is 0.2295 plus, then we do 0.28 times 0.26, and this one's going to be 0.0728. Now, if we add these three values together, we're going to get 0.4913. So that would mean 49.1% of adults from ages 18 and over have visited internet video sharing sites at that time when this was taking place. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So you'll have an assignment with this. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.